The war in Gaza has become a very tough issue for President Biden's re-election campaign, especially with younger voters and people of color. It was just one of the issues he spoke about yesterday to students at Morehouse. That's an historically black college in the battleground state of Georgia. Ed O'Keefe is at the White House with more on that part of the story. Ed, good morning. The campus was divided about President Biden coming there. I'm curious to see how it turned out. Good morning to you.
Yeah. It was. Good morning to you. Good to see you. Both campaigns know, Gayle, that victory likely depends on who can mobilize their base voters and get them to the polls. Black voters help get President Biden to the White House in 2020, and he's hoping they'll help him stay here. President Biden made his pitch at an NAACP dinner in Detroit Sunday. Eager to stop softening support from black voters, he attacked former President Donald Trump's concerns for January 6th rioters.
What do you think he would have done on January 6th if black Americans had stormed the Capitol? Trump isn't running to lead America. He's running for revenge.
The president needs to raise doubts about Trump as polls show he's losing some black support in Michigan compared to 4 years ago. There's a similar situation in Georgia, where the president delivered the commencement address Sunday at the historically black Morehouse College.
We made it.
Before taking the stage, the valedictorian had a clear message for the president.
It is my stance as a Morehouse man, nay, as a human being, to call for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in the Gaza Strip.
While a dozen students and faculty took part in silent protests, turning their backs to the president in objection to his stance on the Israel-Hamas war.
This is one of the hardest, most complicated problems in the world. I support peaceful, nonviolent protest. Your voices should be heard, and I promise you I hear them.
In his address, Biden called for an immediate ceasefire. But for some recent graduates, like Williams Babalola, who spoke with CBS's Nicole Killian, that's not enough.
Until we see some actions that match his words, that's when we know his words are sincere.
As for Trump, he was also back on the campaign trail, rallying his own base at the NRA convention in Dallas.
I think you're a rebellious bunch. But let's be rebellious and vote this time, okay?
Former President Trump's criminal trial in Manhattan resumes today with his former fixer Michael Cohen back on the stand. He has a campaign rally scheduled in New York City on Thursday, while President Biden travels to New Hampshire tomorrow. Tony?
There is a presidential campaign going on. Ed, thank you very much.